Hey guys, welcome to another SaaS landing page teardown. Today we have segments, which I've done a few teardowns about segment in the past, and somehow they still have a very similar page. The product hasn't changed much, but the messaging is like still the same, right? They haven't changed much. The problems that they had in the past is the problems that they still have. So I'm not sure why if they have such a big company, such big resources, if they have all these things where they can track their analytics better, why are they not optimizing this further? It just doesn't make any sense, right? So they just say the leading customer data platform. Doesn't mean that much. They have 25,000+ businesses using it. That's okay. They kind of show the integrations right away because of the nature of the products. It is useful to know what is the inputs that I can give it and the output that I can get is at least provide some sort of glimpse of what it does. But the problem is since this is a tool that is going to aggregate all your data, I need to clearly understand what is the type of data that I can give it and what are the type of insights that I can get out of it, right? So maybe it could be a page full of use cases. So for example, if I have a mobile app on the iPhone, can I get stats on how many people bought based on my ads so I can retarget them again, or I can have some sort of insights to improve my ads further, or I can follow up with them using my CRM or whatever it is, right? Whenever we say something about data, it's instantly vague because I don't understand what type of insights that I can get, right? So for example, what are the type of insights that I can get for that particular account? What are the type of insights that I can get for my analytics, because I'm using several apps to enrich the data that I have in analytics, right? The more use cases I have, the clearer that I'm going to get in terms of what is the value of segments. And also I need to understand how long does it take to set up something like this, right? If I have all these use cases, maybe I want to start with one small one, which is like one of the most useful things that I have in my company. I want to start with that thing. And then in the future, I want to start with a few other things, right? Because if you don't tell me exactly what are the insights you can provide, if you don't tell me exactly what are the tools that I need to use as an input and what are the tools that I can get as an output, right? And how is it better than what I'm using with Mixpanel and all these different tools that are out there? Why should I use segments when I know it's going to take such a long time to get this set up? Especially get this set up properly, because it's so easy to not set up these type of tools right? So, like I mentioned before, it's very similar to what they had in the past. I'm just not sure why they haven't fixed it yet, right? They just need way more use cases, way more explanation of what each of the integrations does, and way clearer documentation of how easy it is to get started, right? Because otherwise, you don't have much of a reason to get started. I think this is just a standard that every SaaS company uses it as soon as they create their app. Not as soon as they create their app, at the beginning stages, because they want to get insights right away. And I think they have more or less of a generous free plan. So people set this up more or less at the beginning stage of the SaaS company, and then they keep using it, and then that's how they get their customers. Because besides that, their messaging is not clear at all. So it's not something that you should use as reference, even though the company is really big, right? So let me know what you think about this page in the comments. If there's any other company that you think does a good job at this, or that does a better job at this than Segment. And if you're interested in seeing how it can help you improve your messaging so you can communicate the value of your product better, you can stand out from competitors, and you can essentially charge more for your product or go for bigger companies, let me know in the DMs, or just go ahead and go to Cortez.design and book your free consultation here, where we're going to go over some of the problems you have, what are the things that need to be tweaked, and so on and so forth. And we'll just start with an intro call first, just to see if I can help you in the first place. Because there are a few companies that I can easily help, and other ones not so much. Kind of depends on their traffic and the type of product they have, and so on and so forth. You can also see a bunch of results here later down on the page, right? So yeah, let me know what you think about this teardown. Cheers.